Hi, I'm Nico Schäuble, owner and engineer at Pughouse Studios. Come in and have a look. So this is the control room. Spacious. It's a space, quite comfortable. I think very comfortable. It also can work as a recording space. Had keyboard players, guitar players, sometimes singers, bass players in here. The monitors, got several sets of monitors to compare when mixing, very important, or mastering. The main monitors, the Eve Audio SC307s, which I've had about 5 months, which I find absolutely terrific speakers, very clear, very even, very unhyped. Got a 5.1 surround system consisting of Quested S6s and a subwoofer, which is sort of underneath. And then, if need be, and you want to hear what it might sound on a pretty terrible system, those little Oraton knockoffs. And further, get all the outboard gear, starting with preamps, microphone preamps. Quite a variety of preamps. I love having the option of matching instrument or voice to a microphone to a preamp. Makes a huge difference. Look, these are the compressors, variety too, very different flavors. Some very clean, fast, some very colored. EQs, similar thing. Patch bay down there, summing mixer, converters, apogees, symphony converters, the old 96 that's running the headphone system, monitoring system, which, being a musician myself, I think is a very important part, so people can make their own headphone mixes, and it saves a lot of time, makes people very comfortable as well. Yep, running Pro Tools, also Logic, but for audio recording, mainly use Pro Tools, HD2 TDM system. Then we go into the recording spaces. This is the main room here. You can see grand piano, which is today's session is not going to be used, so it's a bit in the corner, but can be moved around, of course. German made Pfeiffer from the mid-1930s. My grandfather bought it in 1936. Been in the family ever since. Lovely, strong sound, and very good nick. So this room, like the whole studio, was designed by Dave Flett, an acoustic designer of legendary status. So, I'll mention microphones, preamps and all this other gear. The room sound is extremely important. So this is fairly bright room, brilliant for acoustic instruments, guitars, acoustic guitars, drums. Today we'll set the drums up in here. Often the drums will go in here as well. So this is a smaller space. I sometimes do vocal overdubs or vocal recordings. Today we'll have a trumpet and a drum kit, so I think that I'm planning to put the trumpet player in here. As you can see, I should show that. If I want more separation, we'll simply close these doors. But what also happens is that you still can see each other. This is a big feature of the studio. Again, this comes from, I think, being a musician myself. It's very hard to play with other people if you don't see them. You might not look at them all the time, but you want to feel together with them. So all this glass, you can see your fellow musicians in there. You can see into the control room, and of course the other way around. So musicians that might record out there, producers and so forth, are all within sight line of each other. Microphone cupboard, another bit of gear. There's a whole row of Neumann condensers, some vintage ones, some vintage tubes, AKGs, modified octavas, earthworks, geveld, whole gear list you can see on our studio, on our website, ribbons, and yeah, some little specialized or unique microphones as well. Again, there's no simple just use that microphone for everything, of course, so it's always a try out a few and you find that suits that person perfectly. And walking out the other way, another feature, you walk out here and you're outside, open the roller door, so if you have gear to load in, 2 meters from the boot of your car into the studio, very convenient. And being a drummer myself, there's quite a lot of drums. All these drums are free to use, and I'll be your drum tech if you like me to. So there's a few, yes, snares. There are more. They're here, and we have more here. Snares, cymbals, and in the here's the bigger gear. You can see bass drums, toms, and a whole box full of cymbals. So that finishes the tour of Pughouse Studios. Hope you like it. Feel free to drop in anytime, call first, to have a look. Check out all the details on gear and other info on the website on the various pages, and hope to see you soon here. Bye.